So to quickly get you guys up to speed, I bought this car a couple years ago, got the car 80% restored, then got distracted with my E30 doing ITBs, M50 swap, supercharged M50 swap, then finally my LS swap coupe build. Now that I'm finally happy with my E30, it's time we finish up my restomod 2002. The car was completely stripped down, rust repaired, primed, and is now ready for paint. Also, the little 2-liter motor has been freshened up, painted, and is an evening's worth of work away from running. The interior is freshly wrapped, fresh suspension, fresh wheels and tires, exhaust just installed. This thing is so close to being out on the road. And in this series, we're going to push it through the finish line. Alright, this is where my car has been sitting for the past couple of years, and I feel so bad for it. It's just all dusty, dirty, and neglected, and so tonight we're going to give it a little bit of a cleanup, and then we'll do a little walk through figuring out what we need to do to get this car wrapped up. And at some point we're going to need to bring this car over to our other shop where we'll do all of the work to get this car actually finished up. Alright, it feels so good to have this thing cleaned finally. It's nice to refamiliarize myself with kind of what just needs to be done to get this thing finished up and out onto the road. So interior wise, you can see the seats are in it loosely. They need to be bolted down, but they're nice, freshly wrapped. Dash is in. I think mostly we need to do some electrical on it, just getting all the interior lights to work and everything. I need to fit the door panels on there, and they don't have any holes poked, so I need to poke all the holes for the window cranks and whatever, the door handle knobs and whatever. Exterior wise, obviously it needs paint. Once it's painted, then it's all the trim, tail lights. There's like the beltline trim that goes around the whole thing, the back bumper. Oh, look at this little exhaust pipe. Just a little 1-inch exhaust pipe. No, bigger than 1 inch. 1.25 inches, 1.5 inches. Engine. Oh god.
I will help.
Yeah.
Somewhere in here?
Yeah. Yes. Engine wise, this thing is so close to running. Main things, a little bit of electrical for the sensors and stuff to get the gauges working. I need to adjust the floats on the carb because, well, they're not adjusted. And set the distributor. And then I think it should run, which is going to be super exciting. I'm so excited to hear this little 4-cylinder. It's just gonna sound so cute. Just a little thumpity thumpity.
How much power does an M10 make?
I think it's like maybe 80 horsepower.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah, it's going to be. I'm so excited to drive this thing. Like,
yeah.
I was excited to drive my LS3 swap D30. I think I'm more excited to drive this thing. It's like there's something like exciting about driving a slow car. There's no expectation to it, I guess.
Yeah, well, you can drive it as hard as you want, right? A slow car fast rather than a fast car slow.
Yeah, just slam through the gears, just right to red line. Yeah.
Pretty soon.
Pretty soon.
Did you show off that new wheel?
I didn't show off the new wheel. This wheel was expensive, but you know, it's the thing that you touch the whole time that you're driving, so it's got to be nice, right? Right, Nardi wheel, brand new, gotta spin that, boom.
looks so good.
Yeah, it's all nice and soft. I've kind of just left the cover on it the entire time because I don't want to damage it, but the wood grain is just such a classic look. It's perfect for the car. Okay, so first things first, when we get this car to the shop, I think we get the engine running.
Yeah, well, once it's running, then we can take it to the paint booth, and it's just easier to start going through all the little things. We can move it around, so we're not always pushing it, and it's a good thing to do.
Yeah, it's really not that far away, so I think that's a good place to start. After that, I'm not sure if we paint it or if I start messing around with like interior assembly and electrical.
Yeah.
Any thoughts?
I'd paint it. There's nothing worse than like doing all the interior and then painting it, and there's like a small tear in the paper, and now you've got overspray on all the extra interior spots. Not that you ever like planned for that to happen, it's just an extra thing that can go wrong.
Sure. Okay, engine, paint, and then after it's running and painted, then we can just go full bore on assembly, everything. Electrical, interior, all those like final little easy things.
Yeah, you can get me to polish it for you.
Yeah, we can polish it, and then probably wait for summer to come.
Yeah, because have you ever checked the transmission or rear end? Do you know?
No, I don't know if
mystery boxes.
If they work.
Yeah,
they probably need fluids also. So
yeah,
add that to the list.
Yeah,
but I do have a spare transmission, and I might have a spare diff. But I assume they work. I don't know. When we got the car, I just like span the diff. I'm like, yeah, it spins.
And for those of you who haven't caught on to this yet, we are up in Canada, which means that for the next 8 months, 9 months, forever, we can't go outside. It's bad outside. So
yes.
You know what? It gives us a bit of time to get the cars caught up and ready for summer, and then we have 2 months to get them out on the road.
It's almost like the cold weather's not good because it just fuels our like we need something to do to fill the cold times, so we just build way too many
I feel like
cars.
there's almost more car people in winter climate than in anywhere nice because we're too busy with nothing to do.
Yeah. Everywhere warm just has like one project car.
Yeah.
Or like, no, we need
to
at
drive
least,
it every day.
Everybody needs a minimum of 2.
Yeah, at very least.
Yeah.
But no, that works good. So yeah, I think we get it running, then we paint it, then we do the interior, polish it, assembly, everything else, and then we let it sit for 5 months.
And then drive it.
Yeah.
Which will be super exciting.
Yeah.
So this is just kind of like a little filler project while we're also building the RX-7. I think there's a couple little things I want to do on my E30, so
yeah.
But
lots to do.
We do have a lot of winter time to waste, so yeah.
Alrighty guys, that is it for today's episode. Next time you see this car, it's going to be over at our other shop, and we're going to hopefully get that engine running for the very first time, which will be super exciting. So subscribe to the channel and watch for when that video comes out, because I'm sure it will be amazing. Also, check out all of our other videos because we've got lots of other cool content as well. I will see you guys in the next episode.